Radio Vision recap of Financial Safari from the last week. I'm consumer advocate Steve Siddall, and look, it's Parker Holland, senior wealth strategist at Capital Financial. Hey, Parker, how are you?
I'm doing great. Good to be here, Steve.
Yeah, so it was an interesting show, and that was talking about athletes and how, they end up being broke. I mean, there's a story right now about Kevin Garnett, who highest paid NBA player, over $300 million, and now he doesn't have any money. So how does that relate? How can we relate that to our own retirement and to make sure that doesn't happen to us?
Well, a lot of people, I don't know if I can't relate to $380 million going down the drain.
Of course not.
But of course, a lot of people don't realize, you're especially athletes, during the phase of make, everything's coming in, they forget to save. I was always told save 10% of everything you make. That was built into me day one. But a lot of people forget that. They have 401ks, they have retirement plans that they're even getting free match money on they don't even utilize. It's just people need to realize paychecks stop, bills and taxes don't. Eventually you pay yourself. And especially athletes, they live in the now and they always forget that aspect of the game.
Well, we certainly don't live in that world, and you at Capital Financial can help us maintain that and build that wealth towards retirement.
Definitely, and that's what we're here for. We just want to make sure that every listener, everybody knows what their options are, what strategies work best for them, and just lay out a full, comprehensive financial plan.
Terrell Davis, a good buddy of mine, used to play for the Denver Broncos, and matter of fact, doing a show with him in Denver. Terrell's a really good guy,
yes. And
when he played, they didn't make that much money. Of course, everybody says that. Larry Bird didn't make much money, and Magic Johnson says he didn't make much money, and eventually they'll say these guys didn't make much money, but it sure seems like a lot of money. But he said, Coach, it doesn't matter how much money the guys made, they blew it. Because most of the guys he played with, he played 9 years in the NFL, which is a long time for a running back.
It is.
But most of the guys blow through the money so fast when their season or their career ends, which is usually age 30, believe it or not, they have to go back to work, and many of them didn't really have a second career in mind. Their career was football, and any athletes are like that. These basketball players, their career is basketball. Yeah. So you have to have that plan. And what does that have to do with people that are listening now who don't play football? Well, everybody out there needs to have a plan, and with the winging it part, not even having a financial plan is worrisome. But most people, 90% of people, don't have a retirement plan.
All right, again, great words of wisdom, so to speak, from
Terrell and the coach.
Terrell and coach, exactly right. One of the things we talk about, and I do shows all the time as well, and one of the things we talk about every week is people not taking advantage of their match in a 401k. And I'll tell you a story. My nephew runs a very successful small pizza franchise. He's got 3 stores. He's got about 40 employees. He offers a 401k with a 3% match. Of those 40 employees, you know how many are taking advantage of it?
2 tops.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, 3? Okay, 3. I was off by 1.
Yeah, off by 1. But that's amazing that people don't take advantage of that. And that's one of the things we talked about this week on Financial Safari. How important is that match, Parker?
It is free money, and people forget it is on top of salary, 1099, whatever it may be. That money goes in as long as you contribute. Now, some companies, they're nice enough to do it whether or not you do or do not contribute, but most you have to contribute. And even that small percentage, yes, it is coming out of your paycheck, but it is investing in you, and nothing is more important than that.
Absolutely. One of the things I was reading about, too, that could change in the world of 401k and the match is that the IRS is considering allowing the employer to throw money towards a student loan debt as well as your match in the 401k. That's pretty interesting.
So what they're doing is kind of saying if you are paying student loan debt down, that is seen as a 401k contribution, and then they will include that in the match numbers. And that's a great thing because many people out there, they put a lot of money in education, but especially doctors, anyone that's in law school, anyone that does a secondary degree, you get racked down by student debt.
Right.
And this is a great way to help people learn not only debt consolidation, but also saving for themselves and saving for retirement.
Absolutely. Hey, Parker, thanks very much. Hey, this is, again, just a little weekly recap of Financial Safari, something we do every week, and we invite you to listen to the show. It's found all over on the radio. Just look us up at financialsafari.com or PeteOnDemand.com.